Alright, so today I want to talk to you about how to make money from AI SEO services. And this is a new thing because right now businesses are getting recommended by ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity, and other AI LLMs. And if you can help your clients, if you can help small businesses get found in ChatGPT and other AI tools, you can make a lot of money. Now, here's the secret. Right now, as I'm recording this video, not a lot of people know how to do AI SEO. Before, people would focus on Google search to get website traffic, but now ChatGPT and AI is recommending people. So if you can learn how to do AI SEO, if you can help businesses get found, you will make a lot of money. And let's talk about how much money. And I'm going to share something with you. I used to offer SEO as a monthly retainer, and I charged a minimum of $2,500 per month because in order to be at the top of the search engines, you need to have a lot of content. You need to have blogs, you need to have citations, you need to be recommended by other websites. And now with SEO and specifically AI visibility and SEO, you need to be found on social media because they're looking for social proof. So for this to work, you need to be on Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, you need to be doing short form video. Your brand needs to be on multiple places. And so as a service provider, if you're a social media manager, a digital marketer, if you have an agency, if you offer any type of consulting or freelance work, you can be making a minimum of $2,000 per month per client. So let's say you have 4 clients, that's $10K per month. Now, because not a lot of people know how to do this, you can even get corporate clients and offer $5,000, $10,000 a month. It sounds like a lot of money, but corporations, brands, businesses are willing to get paid a lot of money to get website traffic because they can make more sales. So in today's video, I'm going to show you how to do this, how to offer this service, how much money to charge, and the tool you need to make this very, very simple. This video is being sponsored by Semrush. More on them later. Now let's talk about how AI visibility and AI SEO works. So number one, you want to have authority, domain authority, just like regular SEO, right? So your website needs to have updated information. What's really helpful is to have a blog. Another way to get website traffic is to have citations. So you want to have other websites recommend or suggest your website. It's also known as backlinking. There are a number of different ways to do that. Depending on the type of business you have, you can also be a guest on somebody else's podcast. And typically when people have a podcast, they will have a mention of your website on their show notes page, which is going to help you with SEO and AI visibility. Because these AI tools are looking for authority. They want to see that you are a credible brand, that people mention you, that you have like an authority in your industry. So as a service provider, and what I used to do for my clients is I used to write blog posts. I used to get them mentioned on other websites. I used to do link building for them. And I would connect with other businesses. If they had a podcast, I would recommend my clients to be on their podcast, okay? These are just a few different strategies for citations and link building. Another thing you need to do is have a social media presence because ChatGPT and different AI tools are looking to see if you have consistent content. The type of content you have needs to have the right types of keywords. It needs to have the right type of content on it. So let's say in my case, I want to be known for someone who is a consultant, someone who helps agencies and service providers. I need to make sure that my website has blog posts that talk about specific types of content pillars that I want to be known for so that ChatGPT can start recommending me. Now, I want to first tell you that there's a tool that really makes all of this super easy. I've been using this tool on my own business and it has done wonders for me. It has given me so much clarity on the type of content and the specific type of content I need to be creating so that ChatGPT is recommending me. So Semrush has a tool called the AI Visibility Toolkit. And I actually used it to do an audit of my website, and it prints out a very comprehensive report on what I need to do to get recommended. Now, if you're a service provider and you're going to be helping businesses, you want to use this toolkit to do an AI visibility audit on your client's website. Now, you can charge a fee to do an AI visibility audit using Semrush to your clients. So that's why you want to have this tool, and I highly recommend it. It's just going to help you make money and be really good at what you do. So you're going to start with a site audit, and you're going to put in the client's URL into the AI Visibility Toolkit, which I'm going to show you. I'll give you a tutorial and walk you through the whole thing. Now, to do this, right, because it also prints a report that you can give them. So like you can actually charge a fee for this audit. So let's talk about how much you should charge. You can charge anywhere between $500 and up. I know some people who charge $2,000 for a comprehensive SEO audit, but in this case, we're talking about AI SEO. So you can do a comprehensive report and it gives you specific details. It stacks you up against your competitors. So a business is going to see the value in paying for your audit services. So the first thing is charge a fee for this audit. Number two, once you create the audit, it's going to have a bunch of recommendations. So now you're going to go and charge a monthly fee to do everything that this audit is pretty much telling the client to do. This is where you're going to make a lot of money, okay? And this is the type of stuff I was doing for many years. When I first started, I was doing mainly SEO consulting, and then I switched to social media management. But here's the deal. This could be part of a comprehensive social media package or a content package, because as you're going to see as I walk you through, this AI visibility tool will actually tell you that you need to be creating content on LinkedIn, different social media sites. It's going to tell you that. So you see how you can make a lot of money because you need to be producing content for the client on social media, their blog, all over the place. And so businesses will pay you because this is kind of like content marketing, and you get paid pretty much for content creation. Let's take a look at this AI Visibility Toolkit from Semrush. So when you go into the AI Visibility Toolkit, you're going to see on this side, you have a bunch of different options: visibility overview, competitor research. There's also the brand performance, which I want to talk to you about today because this is very, very important. And this is where you're going to really make the most money, because in a nutshell, it's looking at the entire brand, okay? And all the different places it's mentioned in, right? So you're gonna go in here, plug in the website. I'll use my website, imapeffer.com right now. And I'm gonna click on that. And it's going to give me a report. Now, as you can see, I have a lot of work to do. I'm low, okay? I'm very, very low. I need to really improve, okay? So it gives you this overview here. And then if you scroll down, you'll start to see different places where I'm doing actual topics, which is a money club, email newsletters, I guess. And I talk about email newsletters. And then top opportunities, you want to click on that. It goes into some things here. And I'm going to come up here and go to the US. You can choose like by country as well. So if you click on that, you'll see the US ones. All right, so where am I being cited? So I'm going to click here. And it looks like I actually have some mentions. This is crazy. I didn't even know I was being mentioned in this one website. I'm being mentioned on a few places, which is really good. And then it has other opportunities. And I've obviously here I'm not being mentioned. So I need to really make sure I'm working on these other types of platforms. All right. So the beautiful thing is, this is going to give you a very detailed, comprehensive view. You can even look through country, right? And you can be very specific there. So I'm going to go down here. I'm going to jump to the section called brand performance and click on that. This is really important because it's going to look at everything. So I'm going to show you mine. I actually ran this report before, and it's giving me my brand. Where, how do these AI tools like ChatGPT, Perplexity, Claude, how do they see my brand so that I can get recommended, right? And it's comparing me against other companies that talk about marketing and service providers and giving advice to agencies and things like that, which is what I typically do. And then it's going to give me, some recommendations: how to close the transparency gap, how to win AI mode citations, right? It talks about what I should be doing. And then it's giving me a sentiment, favorable versus general, and comparing me against the other players in the industry. Now, this is what I really like. It looks at the competitors, and this other company, obviously, they have a bunch of, they're doing well in these specific areas, which is, SOPs, which I talk about, case studies, social proof, client onboarding systems. And I have a lot of content on client onboarding systems because I like to attract service providers to my brand. So I need to, come here and look at what they're doing, and then, I'll be able to really do well there. And it goes into more detail. And then if you scroll down, I really like this section. It gives you the specific things that you need to do to get recommended, right? It's even telling you the type of content you need to be creating. So right here, it's talking about brand narrative is clear, systems leverage premium but lacks ownable IP to anchor in AI memory. AI remembers and prefers distinctive named constructs. Without branded frameworks, Alma's ideas are summarized generically and attributed less often. You see, so I need to create some type of framework, and I really need to give it like a name so I could be known by the AI tools, okay? So it says it recommends that I name and standardize 5 to 7 core frameworks, integrate them across curriculum, website, media kits, and social micro lessons. So like content on like short form video, Instagram Reels, just start talking about it and mentioning it on my Instagram. Okay, another thing it's talking about, I want to jump to where it says urgent because it's telling me I need to really work on the ones in red. So AI assistants favor structured, reputable sources. All right, so I need to do more backlinking. I need to be recommended on other platforms, other websites. So it's going to give me that social proof by doing that, okay? Now, here's the beautiful thing. You can actually print this out and send this to the client. So click up here, go to export to PDF. And now you can, when you do the AI audits like I talked about, you can print out a comprehensive PDF report of everything you just saw here. And then you can send it to your client. And again, you can always charge a fee to offer this service, right? So that's why I like this tool. All right, now if you go down here, you're going to see other things, and it just goes into more detail here. Go click on narrative drivers, okay? And it's going into more detail. I like to come down here because it's showing the competitors and what types of questions are being put into ChatGPT and then how it's answering them. And it's showing how the competitors are doing well. I'm not, and I need to make sure I up my game. Like, for instance, how can AI tools streamline lead generation for B2B service providers, which is something I like to talk about. And it's giving the actual answer. So now what I need to do is I need to create content answering this question so that AI, ChatGPT, Claude, Perplexity can start recommending me. All right, so I gave you a very simple overview of the many different ways you can use Semrush's AI visibility tools. I have a link right below this video. If you plan to make money offering this as a digital marketer, social media manager, an agency, any type of done-for-you service, you want to have a tool just like this. And remember, you can charge a monthly retainer for these services, and you can even charge to do an audit, okay, a one-time fee just to do an audit. I highly recommend you do that. Some people do it for free, but I think you should charge, even if it's like $97, right? Charge something, and this way you can really grow your business. Make sure you check out that tool right below this video, and I'll see you in the next one.